Hello and welcome to the FatBoss Guide to Lei Shi 25-man normal in the Terrace at the Endless Springs.
This boss is a bit basic, to say the least.
Yeah, it's kind of weird making a video guide on this because it doesn't really merit it, because it's sort of that simple. But we'll do it anyway, just in case any of you are struggling.
So for this fight, you need 2 tanks, 5 to 6 healers, and arguably bursts of melee DPS. But to be honest, on normal, you can just bring anything, really. It's fine. It's a fairly simple fight.
Now, the boss won't do any melee attacks at all. All she'll do is just spam an ability called Spray. Now, this will deal quite a lot of damage to whoever's tanking her, and it is splash damage. It will, like, you know, if you're standing within 3 yards of the tank, you'll also take the damage, so make sure you don't stand near your tank. However, every time you're hit by this ability, it increases the damage you take by frost damage by 12% for 10 seconds. The spray ability is frost damage, so the more you get hit by it, the more damage you'll start taking from it.
Now, we can't really say how many stacks you want to be taunting at, because for every 10% of the health lost by Lei Shi, she gains an 8% casting speed. So, of course, your stacks are slowly going to get higher throughout the fight, but at the beginning, it's roughly around 10-ish. So if you start with 10 and then just go from there to see where it goes, but it will slowly get higher throughout the fight, so you got to be careful about that tanks and healers, really.
Now, at 80%, 60%, 40% and 20% of Lei Shi's remaining health, she'll become immune to damage and she'll spawn these adds. One thing to note during this time is that the boss can still be taunted, so you can still deal with spray. There's not really a problem there. And what you need to do with these adds is kill one of them, and then the boss will stop being immune and all the adds will despawn. So you just need to target one of them. You need to communicate with your raid team and say, look, we're killing this one. And you need to CC the other adds if you can. You can use things like Banish, the Shaman Elemental Chains, they all work. Stuff like that works.
Yeah, you can also slow them and kite them around, like if you want to get a warrior to put down one of his banners and taunt it, to get them all on him, and then just have loads of slows while you kill the other one out the group. That's been done before, so you can use a whole variety of shit just to kite them about while you kill one of them.
And then as soon as one is dead, the shield drops and you just go back to killing the boss.
Now, the boss also does something called hide. The boss will become completely untargetable, go invisible, but will continue to hit your raid with spray, except it will just be on loads of random different people.
It won't be on your tank anymore, it'll just be on completely random people.
Now, Lei Shi will only reveal herself after you've hit her enough time using AoE abilities, and because she's invisible, that means you just got to AoE all over the platform. However, she does have like a slight particle animation.
It's like a pulsing, shadowy looking thing,
Yeah, so you just want to AoE on top of that. Once you start seeing numbers, everyone go, it's right over here, and then you just AoE all the shit on top of that, and yeah, GG, you found her, she comes out again, and then you continue the fight.
Now, the boss's main ability, like the ability that will sort of actually might be a bit of an issue for you, is something called Getaway. She'll teleport to the middle of her platform and will start doing large pulsing AoE damage on you, and at the same time that this is going on, she'll also push you away. And you need to run against it. If you run against the pulse, you'll take half the damage, which is, you know, it's quite important. Now, the only way that you can stop her from doing this pulsing AoE damage on your raid and stop pushing you back is remove 4% of her HP. However, she will actually finish her cast after 30 seconds, but really, if you don't want that to happen, you should be able to take out the 4%. It's much more important because the damage is very, very high.
No, so what you should really prevent from doing is standing still, because of course you can be pushed off the side of the platform and you have to walk all the way around. You can position yourself so you won't be pushed off the side of the platform, but you will be taking that full damage, so it's not nice for your healers. And in heroic you can't stand still, so you might as well just get used to it now. Just run against him, do as much damage as you can, doing single target, instant abilities and stuff like that, and healing up or whatever you're doing, and just get that 4% off really, really quickly, and then the boss stops pushing you away and then you continue. But that's really the only cool, unique thing about this boss. So run towards it, do instant cast abilities, and yeah, you just take a 4% and it'll be fine.
Now, when the boss is looking low, around the 20% mark, it's important that your tanks start using their major cooldowns and the healers start using their external cooldowns to help the tanks as well, because the spray stacks will have to go very, very high, which means, you know, the tanks are almost taking half the health in some cases with the spray. So it's very, very important that you spam heal the tanks, and that's more or less it. You need to make sure that you deal with the adds at the 20% benchmarks, make sure that you deal with the boss when she hides, and make sure you can break the shield when she uses Getaway. And that's more or less the encounter. Very, very simple.
So thank you for watching, guys. If this guide did help you out, then please do give us a like. It does help us out quite a lot. And make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe.
And if you'd like to see more 25-man normal guides by FatBoss, please do click up on the annotations you see on your screen now.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.